Hi, I'm Ron DeParmesan, here with Newscats. On September 24, 2024, retired NFL quarterback Brett Favre revealed he has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease during his testimony before the House Ways and Means Committee. This shocking announcement was made while he discussed an ongoing welfare scandal involving allegations of misusing state funds in Mississippi. Favre's diagnosis adds urgency to an already pressing conversation about athlete health, specifically around brain injuries related to football. Studies show that former NFL players are 61% more likely to develop Parkinson's disease compared to the general population. This high statistic reflects the growing awareness of the long-term effects of playing contact sports and underscores the need for improved safety protocols. Brett Favre is a Hall of Famer, celebrated for his remarkable career as the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, where he led the team to victory in Super Bowl 31. Over his two-decade career, Favre established various records and earned around $140 million. However, his experiences on the field raised questions about the health impacts of such a physically demanding sport. During his testimony, Favre recalled a time when concussions were often disregarded. Favre stated, "At that point, concussions were not looked at. It was just a minor bump. Get your butt back in the game." Such an attitude highlights a serious gap in player safety awareness in previous decades, which many former players now confront post-career. As Favre shared the personal implications of his diagnosis, he discussed the cognitive decline he is currently experiencing, describing issues with memory and concentration. His heartfelt testimony serves as a poignant reminder that behind statistics lie real human experiences. This connection to Favre's health struggles strengthens the argument for urgent reforms in how the NFL and similar organizations treat player safety and long-term health risks. The emotional weight of his testimony resonates deeply, acting as a catalyst for change as more athletes step forward to share their health stories, underscoring the need to rethink how sports organizations prioritize player well-being. This health revelation did not come without complications. Favre's announcement was made amid scrutiny regarding a separate scandal involving alleged misuse of welfare funds in Mississippi. He is accused of receiving over $1 million for motivational speeches he reportedly never gave, which leads to a complex narrative surrounding his current health advocacy. Even as he advocates for reforms in health practices for athletes, the legal cloud over him may challenge his credibility. Critics point out that his legal entanglements could overshadow his message about health reform, but others see his honesty about the threats to athletes' safety as a compelling reason to push for change. Supporting his claims, Favre calls attention to the research being conducted by organizations like the Michael J. Fox Foundation and the Boston University CTE Center, which leads the way in studying sports-related brain injuries. Their research efforts highlight the staggering data regarding neurological conditions facing athletes, including chronic traumatic encephalopathy, commonly referred to as CTE. This neurodegenerative disease is linked to repeated head trauma and has been found posthumously in many former athletes, emphasizing the critical need for more effective safety measures in contact sports. Favre's case sheds light on the broader implications of Parkinson's disease and CTE in sports. Parkinson's disease develops from gradual degeneration of nerve cells, manifesting physical symptoms that affect motor skills and daily life. While age and genetics are significant contributors to its onset, mounting evidence suggests that head injuries during play can greatly accelerate the emergence of diseases like Parkinson's. The time to address these health concerns is long overdue. The conversation around how sports organizations manage the health of their players during and after their careers is evolving, encouraging a more proactive approach to athlete safety. In recent years, there's been a notable shift in how society views athlete health and safety. Ongoing discussions around welfare reform and athlete treatment echo broader cultural changes. As Favre's Parkinson's diagnosis sparks much-needed dialogue, it pushes sports organizations to reconsider their responsibilities toward players long after their playing days. More former athletes are stepping forward to highlight their health challenges, showing that the repercussions of playing sports extend well beyond the final whistle. The implications of these revelations could drive systemic changes in the NFL, ensuring that player safety is prioritized even off the field. As we continue to unpack this unfolding story, it's vital to recognise how Brett Favre's decision to disclose his diagnosis contributes significantly to the ongoing conversation about athlete safety. We see more clarity on the pressing necessity for reform, not just in how football is played, but in ensuring that athletes are cared for long after their careers conclude. The conversation surrounding welfare mismanagement intertwined with Favre's health issues serves as a wake-up call for sports institutions and the broader public. Please share your thoughts on this critical topic in the comments, and if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more stories that impact athlete welfare and sports safety. In conclusion, Brett Favre's brave sharing of his Parkinson's diagnosis highlights the intertwining of personal health struggles and systemic issues in sports organizations. As we digest this complex situation, it becomes clear that focusing on health and player welfare is a collective responsibility that extends beyond the players themselves. The future of athlete health policy might just hinge on these conversations, sparking an evolution in how we protect those who risk so much for our entertainment. Let's keep this dialogue alive, recognizing that the consequences of these issues echo far beyond the games we love. I'm Ron DeParmesan, and this has been another Newscat special report. Meow.